So today is a really big and important session as I hide my very disorganised cupboard. As you'll know, I'm doing a half Ironman in like 4 freaking weeks now, and then another one in 5 weeks. So we thought, myself and my coach thought it would be a really good option to get in a race simulation day to test some nutrition, test how my legs go at goal half marathon pace after some goal bike watts. So we have got a 2-hour bike with a long warm up and then 3 by 15 minutes at kind of sweet spot or slightly above sweet spot, so goal half Ironman watts, and then pretty much no cool down from the bike, straight into a tempo run. So no warm up on the run, and we'll do 5k at tempo pace, a couple of minutes rest, and then we're going to go into 5 minutes of 20 seconds hard, 40 seconds easy, and then 10-minute cool down jog. So the session's probably going to be about 2 hours and 45 minutes in total, with 45 minutes worth of half Ironman pace bike, and probably just that 5k and then some harder efforts on the run. Should be really hard. Going to test the nutrition strategy today. So I've got 2 bottles, each with 90 grams of carbs in and half a gram of sodium, I think, although, I'll put up the correct sodium on screen now because I can't quite remember. But it's quite salty because I'm quite a salty sweater, and I think that a little bit more is better than a little bit less salt. And then on the run, because we're only doing 5Ks, so about 20 minutes worth of half Ironman pace, I'll probably just have 1 gel right at the start to see how my stomach takes it, because I'll probably aim to have about kind of 4 gels on the run in total. And so 1 in 5k is probably about right. It's going to be pretty tough, I would say, but I'm really excited. This is the kind of session that I love doing. It's really motivating, even though it's already 12 o'clock, because sometimes you just wake up late. But let's get going. So that was 3 by 15 at 250 watts, so goal race pace. Apart from that end there, where it started to bite, it wasn't too bad. Did all of them in the TT position. It's tough, but it's doable. I need to work on picking my cadence a little bit, making my cadence a little bit higher at that pace, but apart from that, good. So I've got 20 minutes kind of zone 2, and then a little bit cool down, and then we're going to run, which is what I'm dreading the most now. So it's been a few hours since I finished up that brick workout. I've had time to have some food, have a quick shower, do some stretching and have a little nap because I was pretty wiped out, although I think it went incredibly well. The bike section felt really good, really comfortable, really enjoyed that. Did all the intervals in the TT position, which I've tweaked a slight bit recently, and it's feeling really comfortable for some longer efforts. So Hopefully that bodes well. Like I said, on the bike, I had 2 bottles each with 90 grams of carbs in, and that was super good. Felt super comfortable, very easy to drink, not overly sweet. I might end up going up to 120 grams in each bottles. Might be a bit overkill, I'm not sure, but if it sits fine on my stomach, I don't see a reason not to do it. Out onto the run, and that first 5k felt absolutely brilliant. I had a gel in the first minute or two just to simulate what I'm planning on doing for race day. But it felt super comfortable. I was able to sit at a really nice kind of high tempo, low threshold kind of pace, which I'd be absolutely thrilled if I could perform it that well on race day. It felt really good. I definitely felt like I could have kept going, but I stopped at the end of that 5k per my training plan. After that, we had 3 minutes easy jog, and then 5 minutes as 20 hards, 40 easy. Felt absolutely fine, was able to accelerate nicely for each of the 20s. Nothing felt too hard, so overall, really good, really pleased. I think the nutrition worked really well. I'd had some stomach issues in the past, but the gel seemed to go down a treat after having just bottles. So that's what I'm gonna plan to do for my half Ironman. So yeah, overall, a really successful race simulation. I think it's important to do this kind of thing for a number of reasons. It gives me that opportunity to test my race paces for both the bike and the run, and also my nutrition at race pace, because it's super easy to have pretty much anything when you're going at an easier pace when you're cycling and running, but trying to get down fluids or get down gels when you're pushing yourself can be really difficult, and you know, they sit differently on your stomach in those kind of times. It's also confidence building. I now know that I can do what I was planning on doing, so coming into race day in a few weeks time, I'll be much more confident on that start line with my plan that I'm going to build. And I think that's really important, because if you're worried, as soon as things start to get difficult, you're much more likely just to doubt yourself, pull back a little bit, give up a little bit. But by doing almost the same thing in training, you're way more likely to be able to reproduce it on race day. So that's it for this video. If you want to see more of my journey to do my first ever half Ironman and my second ever half Ironman within a week of each other, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this one, hit that like button as well and share it with another triathlete. But that's all, and I'll see you in the next video.